So today I'm gonna show you how we achieved a plus 26,000%. It's actually 26x increase. It looks better in percentage wise because then I get to add the 3 zeros. Yeah, how we got one of our clients from around 3,000 in organic traffic to over 83,000 in organic traffic, and that's according to Ahrefs. Actually, it's more than that. It's over 100,000 now. But then again, like they are also, they have also something to do with it. They've done a lot of paid ads as well. So they managed to increase their brand searches as well. So it's not all are doing, but yeah, a lot of it is. A lot of it is something that we've, or like, is based on what we have done with their site and to their site. So yeah, I'm gonna make it a short video and just quickly explain what we did. And in everything that we do, like we start off with a basic strategy, with a basic SEO strategy. We do like a strategy audit. We look at the client's site, figure out what's the 80-20, and in some cases we figure out what's the 80-20 of the 80-20. What are the most effective steps that we should take to get the client to the top of Google for their most important keyword. So let's say that the client is selling wallpaper, a boring example, I know. But what are the steps that we should take to get them to the top of, like, let's say that they're selling, like, I don't know, flower wallpaper. How can we get them to be number one for if people are searching for flower wallpapers? So yeah, but these guys, they're not selling wallpapers. They're selling something different. We have an NDA with them, so I can't really share any specific here. But the main point is that they are in a super seasonal business, as I've written here. So in the beginning, their main season used to be winter time, but we also help them with it, but like they try to figure out how to make it so that the main season isn't only winter, but they could also get a lot of traffic and sales also in the summer as well. And as you can see here, they have figured it out, and we have helped rank their summer products as well. So as you see here, they used to only have peaks in the winter time. You see here, like this is February here. And this is like the winter time as well. January, December was a peak, then a drought here, then another peak, and December, January again, and another drought. But now, as you see here, this picture was taken in like a few days ago. I'm recording this in middle of June, 2024. And you see here, it's another peak. So they have started to rank for summer products as well. So yeah, they have now managed to mitigate the seasonality, and yeah, that's another strategy. But yeah, the main point is, so how did we actually do it? And it all started out with a strategy audit, but the main point is that in their case, like this is the resource allocation, and for them, what we saw was that all they really needed was just to build a ton of backlinks, and like in all cases, like in almost everything that we do, we try to look at where are the gaps. Like in one of my previous videos, I showed you like how we formulate the strategy for a client. We look at like where the client is right now. Like let's say the client is ranking in position number 22, and we look at, okay, if they're ranking number 22 and their competitor is ranking in position number 1, where are the gaps? Like how many backlinks are they missing? How many content pieces are they missing to complete the topical map or to have the same amount or better topical output? How much optimization work they're missing? How many internal links and so on? Like in every aspect that we can do something about, what are they missing? And in this case, they were just missing backlink. Amazon was beating them, and many other companies that were like the behemoths of the industry, like well-known brands in the industry, like brands that you all know about or you know of in the industry, they were all beating them. But so, and the client of ours, they were like a small brand who almost no one knew about. And then we just needed the authority because they're like collection pages and the product pages and the domain, they were set up okay. Like technical SEO was done okay. Like we did, like you see here, we did like 1% of the resources was dedicated to technical SEO, and already it was just a basic technical SEO pickup, did some big recommendations, and we helped to fix some errors, but that was just a small part of the SEO resource allocation. Most of the job that we did for them was backlinks and some content. As you can see here, 85% of the resources went into backlinks and 14% into content. And by content, I mean we did help to add some FAQs to their category pages. We helped to bulk up the category page to add some content to it, although the client didn't really want us to mess with the category pages. And also most of the content went into blog articles. So we increased their topical authority. So we did create some blog articles for them in their niche, and we then internally linked from those blog articles to the category pages to further boost the rankings of the category pages. But yeah, again, most of the work went into backlinks. That's an important thing to know. And again, it all came like, we could have done like, put like 20% to technical SEO, 50% into content, and like, I don't know, 30% in backlinks. That would have been wrong. Like, we could not have received the results that we received if we hadn't done the research beforehand. And that's why like the resource part, like the strategy formulation is so important. So yeah, and then there's like an overview of the results and the, like, I'll explain what I have going on here. So the blue lines here are, or the blue columns are how much they paid per quarter. So they started out paying, like, you don't see this one here that well, but the blue columns are how much they paid per quarter. So they started out paying $1,200 per month. So it was $3,600 per quarter. Then at one point they increased to $2,000 per month, then $3,000 per month. And I think it has continued around $3,000 per month because they saw the growth. Red amount, or red line here is how much in aggregate. What's the cumulative amount that they have spent into SEO in aggregate? And the green area here is how much value they have gained from SEO. So they were lucky clients, meaning that they saw a positive ROI straight from the get-go. Most clients, like, they usually see a positive ROI. So usually the SEO investment is like higher than the like how much they're making from SEO. And starting from usually from the, like, in best cases, like usually from the third month or the fourth month, they start to see the impact or the revenue from SEO start to go above how much they've spent into SEO. So SEO usually comes ROI positive or starts to make financial sense from like fourth month, fifth month, sixth month. Maybe if it's like a difficult, more competitive niche, it starts to make sense around like 6 months or like between 6 to 9 months or maybe even longer. Depends on the niche. In their case, it got to make the profit from the second or third month even. So yeah, you see here, there's a massive difference. Like, it was super profitable for them. That all came down to just wise decisions in the strategy front. And a lot of it was driven by the client as well. Yes, we did formulate the strategy, but the client also had a say in it. He wanted us to focus our funds towards backlinks mainly, and mainly build backlinks towards the category pages that were like the low-hanging fruit ones, and also then compound the result. So with ranking the category pages that had the highest search traffic. Some of their category pages had like 50,000 plus searches per month in the United States. And this is what they wanted us to direct the links towards, and we got them to number 1 in the United States. This had a major impact in their rankings and in their bottom line. They are making a lot of money from it. So you see here, so at this point, they have invested around this much, around 86,000 into SEO. They have paid us this much, our agency, and they have made around this much in expected SEO, or yeah, around this much from the SEO traffic. And like, it just seems like a good return, but it gets better because even if they tell us that, hey, Kurt, please stop everything you're doing, the SEO would still continue to compound. That's the power of SEO. Like, you paid ads, you stop doing paid ads, and the results would stop immediately because your ads wouldn't show anymore. But with SEO, like, once you stop doing SEO, the results still compound for some time, and they would remain for usually for years. Like, I would estimate that the number 1 position would remain for like at least 6 months, if not longer, and they would continue to hold the like top 3 position for at least a year, if not longer. And yeah, they like the total, like, from invested $86K in their case. I think that they would like gather at least like over a million in SEO value, at least. But I would expect this to be more. So yeah, that's the whole overall like case study in a nutshell. And if I show you the, like, I also wrote, like, we also wrote, like, when, let's see here, like when we achieved like the first peak here, around 40,000 in organic traffic, we also wrote a case study about them on our blog. Let's see where it was. Oh yeah, here, started work in September. Yeah, we actually started in August. Doesn't matter. You see here, the organic traffic was this much, and we saw the first peak, and then we already did a case study on them. We continued to work on the client campaign, and if you want to read like a longer case study, you can go to our blog. and you can find the case study. I can also link to it in the description. But yeah, if you want to read a more detailed case study about like how many links and so on, we have continued to build the links because it continued to work. And what were the future plans? We executed on all the future plans, and we're still working on the campaign. And also the client expanded to different markets as well. And we have helped them do that as well, and do a separate video on how they have expanded to a different market and how we have helped them there. But yeah, thank you. And let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day. Goodbye.